it's me, Argent Invader, here with your Invaders Nightly News and Weather Forecast for May 6, 2020. Welcome back, everyone. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share if you like our content. And we will be talking today's topic for May 6, 2020, evening discussion on the coronavirus news headlines, the severe weather on our day 2 outlook for storm prediction centers tomorrow, the early start to the tropics, and the early May snow system for the northeast. Let's begin with our coronavirus news on our cases. Right now, if I just load this up, right now, United States leading the highest confirmed cases with over 1,256,652 confirmed cases and 74,347 deaths so far. Right now, Spain leads second, the top highest cases, followed by Italy, UK, Germany, Russia, France, Turkey, Brazil, Iran, China, and Canada would be next to pass as China's cases, probably Peru as well, and all these other countries will pass China's cases as well. Right now, Trump says coronavirus worse attack than Pearl Harbor. Well, I agree with that because this has been a crazy year with the coronavirus, and it's actually winning the war of humans and coronavirus, and this is just really ridiculous. It's just not how it's supposed to be ending, like how it's supposed to be like this in the beginning of the 2020 year, but it has been the worst year of any other year. This has been a crazy year with the hurricane season. We're expecting hurricane season. We're expecting like 18 to 20 named storms, probably like 5 to 10 hurricanes named, and probably about we're expecting about 3 to 5 major hurricanes this year. So this is gonna be a crazy year, all these storms and stuff. Well, coronavirus updates from ABC News. 64 kids hospitalized with disease possibly related to COVID-19. Democrats, wait, hang on, didn't mean to read that. And NBC News says the coronavirus appears to have mutated. What does that mean for contagious? Well, mutated means it's like equaling in size. It's bigger than ever. So, what does it mean for contagious? I don't know that. I haven't read this article yet, but you can just search it up on NBC News. But I think contagious means, I don't know. It's just gonna make it worse as mutated. Like it's like growing in size and stuff. So like it multiplied in 10 groups or something. I just don't know if it. I don't know what it means for contagious. Just gonna search it up if you want to search it up. But yeah, let's talk about the U.S. cases next. After I do with this one. Right now, the United States cases. I'm just gonna load it up for you. Hang on. So, it's gonna load up real quick. Okay. Hang on. Right now, United States cases stand at 1,256,652 confirmed cases confirmed, and over 7. Oh, okay, we already talked about U.S. Let's talk about worldwide cases. We have 3,748,959 confirmed cases and over 263,146 deaths so far. We got 2 more million to go to recover all your confirmed cases. So like got 2 more million to go. We already recovered 1 million worldwide, but these cases are going to rapidly increase. There's no curve going to be flattening if we just don't stay home and follow orders. But New York still leads the highest cases. New York City still leading the highest cases with over 318, 953 confirmed cases and over 19,450 deaths so far. Their deaths are declining and increasing at the same time, but they're declining at best. But followed by New Jersey, the second top cases, followed by Massachusetts, Illinois, California, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Florida, Texas, Georgia, Connecticut, Louisiana, and all these other confirmed cases and deaths too. So you can just scroll. I'm just gonna scroll down. You can just pause the video and look for your state with their confirmed cases and deaths and recovery total. But yeah, U.S. coronavirus cases surpasses 1.2 million according to the Wall Street Journal. Right now, this is just gonna. According to USA Today, bad economies are as hurtful to health as viruses. U.S. I think it was launches towards reopening despite ominous coronavirus models. So what ominous means extremely surprising is like, but yeah, but Trump wants to reopen economy when we're just gonna like be doomed if we don't stay home, and that's not gonna help if we just reopen businesses. They're gonna increase cases, and this is not gonna end, and there could be a second wave. Then who knows what'll happen next? It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrifying. We need to stay home and stay safe. We need to wash our hands often for at least 20 seconds and all that stuff. Practice for good hygiene. Stay safe. Stay home. And do not go outside often. If you need groceries, do not go outside. Just go like 2 weeks and after you can go. But yeah, you need to be careful out there. According to the Washington Post, life updates Trump's vows to terminate Obamacare. Coronavirus deaths passed 73,000 in the U.S. According to CNN, new evidence indicates coronavirus was infecting people in Europe and the U.S. before the first official cases was reported. So that's an interesting fact from CNN. But the curve is not going to fly in the United States. We're still growing here with really high cases, especially worldwide. Our curve is not going to flatten probably anytime soon. Their cases are going really high. That curve is not going to flatten into anytime soon. Probably we can't see that live coming, but if we have to stay home, then the curve will flatten. Let's talk about the tropical weather we're expecting right here. This is 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. We're not expecting any tropical cyclones for the next 5 days, but there could be a possible and best storm forming. As you can tell, we're expecting a possible and best storm forming in the Atlantic. I'll explain more next very soon. Let me just show you. I'm gonna explain more of that in the tropical tidbits models very soon. But no new tropical cyclones are expected during the next 5 days. Now, let me speak about the tropical cyclone real quick after the severe weather we're expecting on Tuesday. Let's move on to the slight risk severe weather. We're expecting a slight risk of severe weather along these regions. Along these populated areas include Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Norman, Wichita Falls, Denton, Lawton, Oklahoma. We're expecting a slight risk for these areas. Probably a small area we're expecting. A slight risk along these areas we're expecting. This is where the area we're expecting a slight risk for these areas. That's where we expect a slight risk. As you can probably tell, we're expecting with the severe weather tomorrow. And summary: isolated severe thunderstorms capable of capable of large to very large hail and severe gusts are possible for parts of the Texas, Oklahoma, Red River Valley beginning Thursday late afternoon through the late evening. Right here, we're expecting severe storms. Isolated severe thunderstorms for tomorrow. We're expecting very large hail, and probably windy conditions. Severe gusts are possible for parts of the Texas, Oklahoma region. There. Let's talk about let's look at the tornado risk. We have a 2%, so nothing too severe with this one, but just a 2%. I can't rule out a tornado. Brief tornado is possible. But wind risk, we've got a hash area here, 50% chance here in this area, and especially got high wind gusts in this 50% hash area region. And here we move to hair drip, we got 50% hash area with possible very large hail and this kind of severe weather in this hash area, expecting very large hail in that area as you expect. We do slight risk, marginal risk for these areas. Two, as you can see on the models right now. Hang on. So let's move on to the next part. We're expecting slight risks or severe weather for tomorrow, and just marginal risk, severe and thunderstorm risk, and that's all we're expecting for the next outlooks. So let's move on to our let's cross the nation. We're expecting clouds and stuff. I'll talk about the tropical stuff next. You're expecting clouds and rain stuff, but not too severe, but just across the nation. We're not expecting really quiet weather and stuff. But let's talk about the the early start to tropical weather. So here's the GFS model. This is just gonna show you what we're expecting. Here we could expect good chance right here. This might be where the invest something could be heading towards South Florida. Here the model's saying we got possible chance of tropical activity, early start to the tropical activity, tropical season. Probably the early start to the tropical Atlantic season here. But yeah, you just saw that. I just show you it. And hang on, just loading up. Uh, hang on. So oh, one more thing. There's something right here. I didn't know. There could be a more severe, more tropical activity. You can see this low pressure. This could be a more, this could be another start to the Pacific hurricane season. We got a hurricane, a nice, start to the hurricane season. Possible where we could see a hurricane in the Pacific. Here's the model showing we could see possibly a hurricane, probably invest something. Right here, you can see this might hit land. You saw this model. You saw the model runs. It could hit Mexico there. You saw that. You can see. Let me rewind. This is where this is the low pressure right here. Possible hurricane, tropical storm name here along this area. You can see the model runs right here. This is where the storm. I didn't expect it, but you can see there's a small region of storm right there in the Pacific. So that's really interesting. The Pacific is already getting active, but Atlantic is about to get active. I don't know, but but it could be an invest or tropical depression. It could be a subtropical storm. That's what we're expecting. Let me show you the model runs real quick. Where is it? Here it is. So let me show you the model runs for the GFS models. What we're expecting with the storm. So let's talk about this tropical cyclone in the Atlantic and the Pacific. So I didn't expect that to happen. But yeah, we're expecting probably some small type of energy. Here's the GFS model saying got good energy right there in the Atlantic. You see there's tons of energy for the system to tropical cyclone for potential tropical cyclone. And here in this area, we have a great energy of a nice storm name, probably a new tropical storm. Here in the Pacific, you can see in this area where my mouse is, we can see another active Pacific, probably tropical storm or hurricane, but just be a tropical storm. It might hit Mexico, might hit any land. So this is where we're expecting probably a good chance for tropical activity. And we got another one. We got some good tropical activity here and there. So this is really interesting models run right here. So here we can see a great chance for tropical activity along these areas, as you saw the model runs too. And let me just show you the wind shear. So we have a great chance for wind shear along the Mexico region. The Mexico region. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. We're expecting a good chance of wind shear along the Mexico, Gulf of Mexico region. We're expecting a great chance for a wind shear, low end wind shear along this Mexico region right here where the tropical so there's gonna be some wind shear a bit, but there's absolutely in this area. This is the wind shear. There's a lot of wind shear there, but there's no wind shear in this area. That means these hurricanes and storms could be forming, but there's some. But I don't think this could be named storm. It could be a subtropical storm maybe. But it could be invest, but yeah, it could be. But all this winter is gonna like decrease its chances. But probably just could form. But if the winter's not too strong, but maybe it could form if there's not a lot of winter. But this is the red. That means it indicates winter. But there's no winter in the Pacific, so you can see there's a nice storm gonna form. Good chance of forming. As they didn't notice, so that's. But I personally noticed that. I don't think anyone's gonna notice until they watch this video after this. So that's the wind shear of this storm. Let me talk about the precipitation. I was curious about how much precipitation we're expecting. So let me run you the GFS model. We're expecting precipitation. Probably got good chance precipitation. And along this area, this is a great chance. Let me just rewind the models real quick to show you what we're expecting. Yes, we're expecting precipitation along these regions here. It's gonna load up very slowly. I'm just gonna show you real quick. We're expecting probably about between 4, 5, 6, 7 inches in the South Florida region. But yeah, we could see a nice hurricane or tropical storm in the Eastern Pacific. I already showed you earlier, so there's a good chance of major flooding right here. Here are the model runs. You can see we're expecting 20 inches. That looks like a hurricane. Probably a nice hurricane gonna form in the Eastern Pacific. Great chance because you saw the model runs. We could see maybe this could change. But yeah, you can see that this hurricane just like hit Mexico right there. This is where Mexico is. We're expecting an early start to the Pacific hurricane season. I'm more curious if there's anything named after this in the next 5 days. There should be nothing named, right? I don't know if there's gonna be named. I was really curious if anyone watched the Eastern Pacific hurricane season thingy. But this is what I posted earlier. There's nothing named, bro. I just want to make sure. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's no tropical outlook. Let's just look at tropical outlook. There's nothing. It's just Nothing expected in the next 5 days. I'm just gonna show you right now. We're not expecting anything in the next 5 days. See, no new tropical cyclones. But yeah, it could be a new tropical cyclone in the eastern Pacific. So yeah, we could see flooding like 24. That's like 14 inches of 14 between 14 20 inches of rain. Probably 7 8 inches, 5 4 inches in this area. We're expecting. So we could see a possible tropical cyclone there, maybe an advanced orbit. This could be a great chance of a tropical storm, subtropical storm, but maybe a tropical storm or hurricane, but I'll just call it a tropical storm for now in this area as you saw the model run. So this could be a great chance for a hurricane or small system, mini system in the eastern Pacific as you saw the model runs. So let's talk about cross nation. Weather will be fine for May. We're expecting a nice snow system right here for May. Expecting snow. And I'll talk about that very soon. Yeah, this is the system right here on GPS model. You can see the tropical cyclone right here. Probably an invest storm right here. We're expecting. We got some rain. A little bit some snow. We got some snow systems too. And let me talk about that tropical cyclone in the Eastern Pacific, so you got more information on what we're expecting in the Eastern Pacific. So that gets really interesting. So I didn't know there's gonna be one in the Eastern Pacific. Let me show you the Eastern Pacific there. Showing we're expecting with the tropical cyclone landfall and stuff. But yes, we will expect a nice chance for a tropical landfall along this region. Here we're expecting, this is the area, you can see this is the low pressure, and you can see this is about 9 to 79, but you're expecting a nice tropical storm to form, a nice invest, probably a tropical storm to form. It might hit Mexico, but this is a nice good chance for a hurricane or tropical storm to form. You can see this is a low pressure, 9 to 73. It's gonna like slam into Mexico. You can see where my mouse is. This is where this hurricane, probably a nice invest in the Eastern Pacific. We're expecting probably a good chance of development of hurricane or tropical cyclone, tropical storm to be formed along the Mexico region. They're making landfall. Probably another mini one in the Eastern Pacific. Probably a tropical depression or a tropical storm. This could be a tropical depression maybe. Another mini storm just in the Eastern Pacific. Probably tropical depression. But that could be a tropical storm hit Mexico. So it's really surprising to see that Eastern Pacific is getting a really active start to hurricane season. So the last topic for today is our snow system in for the northeast region. Let me talk about that. So we're expecting some snow according to GFS models. Let me just show you the snowfall after this. Yeah, we're expecting snow for probably just the model runs are going slow. Let me just let it load up here. You can see the model runs real quick. Here it is. It's just loading it really slowly. Okay. So we're expecting some snow across the northeast. Rain, more rain. But here's the snow who's going to come in soon. Expecting the snow is going to come in very soon. But yeah, we're expecting some snow. And basically all that. Is that it? I don't see anything. Is this a right model run? Because we literally see snow. Maybe if I show you here. So we're expecting a small snow system along the east region. Here you can see the model runs real quick. Here we can see this nice small snow system right here along the northeast corridor. We can see a nice small system along these areas. Expecting a nice snow system along these areas too. And then pushing up to Maine, then pushing up eastward afterwards. And you got another round of snow system moving towards eastward, northeastward. Then that's probably it afterwards. And here's the and here's the snowfall rates too. We're expecting 2 inches, 2 to 4 inches, 6 inches of snow along these areas. 2 to 6 inches, probably 1 to 6, 2, 3, 4, probably 4 to 6 inches, 2 to 6, 1 inches of snow. A nice May snowfall region along these areas. So that's basically it for Invader's Nightly News and Weather for May 6, 2020. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoy our content. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. This was Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for May 6, 2020. Thanks for watching, and this was Invader. Thanks for watching, and see y'all in the next video. See y'all. Thanks for watching, everyone. This was Invader's 19 News and Weather Forecast. May 6th, 2020. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see y'all later. Bye.